Hey, good morning. This is Chris Robinson. Welcome to Robinson Ag Marketing, the morning commentary for today, December 3rd, 2025. Overnight prices, kind of mixed, actually. You got corn down three, um, beans basically unchanged after about a 7 cent trading range. March corn down 3 cents, though, 447. D's corn, we're still watching D's corn. It's trading, hit 38 last night at a low of 35. So a narrow range there as well as we watch for December. December goes off the board the 12th. So be careful trading December. It's in delivery. Really focused on March of 26. And also, it's not too early to start looking at December of 2026. March corn down 3 cents, 447. Jam beans. What can you do with a 7 cent range right now? Probably just ignore it. See if we can, break out of this range. We'll continue to wait for one thing in the beans, and that's confirmation of more Chinese purchases. They did buy 4 to 5 cargoes overnight. There are some ideas that there's some grain that's being lined up, but they're still running way, way, way behind schedule. Um, you know, um, we've got less than two confirmed, maybe a little bit over two right now. We're waiting on the other 10, right? So everybody thinks that the inspections are going to be down by 450 to possibly 500 million bushels. That's a pace that's going to be really hard to claw back. And you've got Brazilian beans down there that are $1 to $1.20 cheaper. So that's the issue, right? China says they're going to buy beans from us, but why wouldn't they buy beans that are $1.20 bushel cheaper? That's going to be the hard part to this sell for the politicians. In the wheat overnight lower, we had a little bit of back off yesterday. There was some concern that we may have, reignited tensions in with Russia and Ukraine. Russia was talking about going after Ukrainian shipping. That's backed off a little bit now, and not surprisingly, so has the price of wheat. Wheat had about a nickel trading range last night, finished down 2 cents. That's the problem with these stories. Sometimes they last for just moments, and then we get back to trade reality. That's going to be an ongoing problem. Probably going to whipsaw quite a bit based on what politicians say. They are trying to get that peace deal done. Every day it doesn't get done. It probably, opens up the door to spikes that we had. What else are we looking at? We're going to see today. Can we claw back more? Can we go higher in the protein complex? If you are reading my letter, I've been harping about these retracements. We broke 45 bucks in fat cattle. We broke 85 bucks in feeder cattle. We've clawed back uh, roughly 38% of that. Are we going to get halfway back? Are we going to get even more back? I don't know, but it certainly is going to be something we're going to watch. I've watched those levels. Those levels are not magical. They're not perfect. You can get run over um, relying too heavily on them. What I use them for is we want them to help us make decisions about what we're going to do with our risk. I lean towards obviously being defensive because if you're a farmer or producer, you're always bet long, right? Higher prices don't hurt you. What I'm focused on is keeping you in position to make the best cash sales you can possibly make. So we'll see what happens there today. Anything else? I'm looking here on the screens real quickly. The stock market's quiet. This is December. December can be pretty kind of hit or miss trade, quite honestly. In the 30 years I've been doing this, most of the time December has been a net hassle when you really break down into it. I will talk about diesel. I mentioned diesel in my uh, letter this week and earlier. 3 weeks ago we were looked like we might pop above 275. We were back down sub 230 now, lowest price for diesel we've had since Halloween. So diesel prices, if you are looking for inputs to get cheaper, I know your fertilizers and stuff still haven't come down. That's the main problem as we try to do our spreadsheets for next year. Is input costs don't reflect the fact that these 26 corns at 470, and they don't reflect the cost of the fact that November 2026 beans are 1122. However, I will say this about November beans, and then we'll let you go. We're still a dollar plus higher than where we were on October 1st. October 1st, we were looking at a lot. Guys were worried about sub $10. We were down at 10.40. If we thought, oh my goodness, what happens if we take out $10 beans? So it may not be what you want. It may not be perfection, but we got to take advantage of it, okay? All right, this is Chris Robinson. If you're looking for help, give me a call, 312-638-8868. Call me. I'll send you a couple freebies of my letter. If you like my letter, sign up for it. It's pretty easy. Robinson@marketing.com. Have a great day.